Oh, dang it, well, I'm wiped out.
I've told you guys before, and I'll tell you again, everyone here at Cornstar Farms is so appreciative of you guys watching, and we just want to let you guys know you can get 10% off for the entire rest of the month of August through the link in the description on our merch, so be sure to go check that out. All right, let's get to work. Good morning, everybody. Morning, Dad.
Hey, good morning, Cole. Right now, the guys are actually putting up the forms for our little mini, I don't know what we call this thing, little shack.
Tiny house.
Tiny house. Hey, Mello, or whatever your name is.
Hey, buddy. Morning, Coop.
Morning.
Nice socks and Birks.
Oh, I'm looking good this morning.
We just started today and we already have a change of plans. We were originally planning on pouring the concrete walls for our dryer shack today, but it's supposed to be like 104-degree heat index, so concrete guys weren't too enthusiastic about that. I guess before tomorrow morning rolls around, I'm gonna measure this quick just to double check to make sure we have enough room. We need 2 feet 6 inches in here, and we have 2 feet 8. There's gonna be a grain reclaim that's gonna be passing right through here, so we should be there. And it should be 10'6" from you guys to over here.
You can see how these forms go. It'll be 8 inches from there to there. I suppose they're 4-foot walls. Cole said they're 3 foot. And then once we get this formed and cemented, we'll take the forms down. Then we'll get our water lines, everything down. And then we'll be ready to get everything laid on the floor where it needs to go. Then we'll fill this full of fill lime. Get it packed down, we'll put our insulation on top, we'll get our floor poured.
So I guess before the afternoon heat decides to kick in, we got the dump truck full of a load of scrap metal. So we're gonna bring that in. And I guess we'll find some stuff to do around here. Beba!
What?
You know the drill, what's it gonna weigh?
My guess is 2,000 pounds.
I'm guessing 5,850.
All right, can I change my guess?
Hey buddy, you're going on the wrong side of the road! Come on, pick up the pace, let's go! What is this, a construction zone? I don't know what you're all doing.
Why are we stopping?
I'm on fire!
What? What happened?
My exhaust is on fire. It's a big old fireball. Okay, Neva, I'm gonna need you to film in case we catch on fire. We have this on video documentation.
It's a good thing we got a good old fire extinguisher right here.
Looks like we're okay.
Like this whole thing was on fire, or was just
Yeah,
fire?
like it was like on fire. So what did I tell you about wearing shoes in the scrapyard?
I'm sorry. I forget. You don't remind me.
And what do you got today?
Yeah, I got like a mix between some steel and tin.
You think we're on fire right now?
I hope not. Third pile on the right. Whenever I'm here, I like to look on the piles and see if there's anything I remember from our farm.
Anything?
It all looks eerily similar.
See where that concrete block is?
Yep.
Past that, there's another hole right there on the right side. And you dump it in that hole.
What is this? Cooper got unloaded before we did. Bloody mess around here. Felt like a nice load coming off there, didn't it?
Bigger than usual?
We're having some tin in there. It's pretty good. Neva! We were both wrong.
We were?
Yep. We had 7,400 pounds and
Wow.
Cooper, what do you think Cooper had?
That 3,000 pounds.
1,940.
Dang, we were so off.
$700.50 for both of us.
Ching-ching!
$150 a ton for shred. That's not bad.
Oh, wow.
All right, can you put this in a safe place where it's not going to blow away?
My bank account?
Okay, I better take it. I'm a little embarrassed to admit this, but once we got back from the scrapyard, we have done absolutely nothing other than change our minds 700,000 times about the design of this dryer shack. Originally, we designed this where the walk-in door would be right where I'm at, and then we'd have a wall here going straight across the entire thing, so we'd have our electrical panels on the inside, and then remember, we have a wall here, there'd be a door here, there'd be a door here. This door would bring us into the bathroom. We'd have a toilet, we'd have a shower, we'd have a sink. Then this door over here would lead us into a little hallway, which would take it into the area Dad calls the man cave, basically our little lounge room. The only issue with having the bathroom over here is it would basically stop kind of where I'm at right now. So this lounge room would be this weird panhandle shaped kind of awkward room.
And I didn't like that.
So after 4 hours of hashing it out and threatening each other, we finally decided we're gonna have the door right here, and then this corner coming out 10 feet, and then 8 feet deep is going to be the bathroom. Walk in our outside door, we'll have a mudroom right here, and then we'll have the bathroom door here. You can come in, toilet will be in the corner, shower will be in that corner, And then we'll have our sink right here. Then we come back into the mudroom, and we're gonna have another door right here that we can open up. And then we'll have 20 feet of area. That's the man cave. So basically right where this tape measure is at, there's gonna be a wall going all the way across. And then from here to where you guys are standing at over there, we're gonna have the bathroom. This is gonna be the mudroom. This is gonna be the man cave.
Well, why can't it be a man and girl's cave?
Because, Neva, we don't share!
Fine. I'll keep lunch all to myself then from now on.
Hey. Your hair looks really nice tonight. I like the Pit Viper sunglasses on, and you can use this as much as you want as long as we're not here.
We're in the mudroom right now. Dad is standing in the bathroom. We can see we have our official walls right now. And then where this white tape is on this broom, that's going to be the door taking us into the man cave. Keep in mind this concrete is going to be at the top of these forms here. We're going to be pouring cement walls. Cement, Dad, I'm turning into you. Concrete walls. They're going to be 8 inches thick, and this is going to be our floor level. It's actually 2 inches higher than what the pit is. Before we fill this with fill lime and then put concrete on top, we just want to make sure we have all of our plumbing in place underground first, because that's going to stub up through the concrete, and once that's in place, we're not going to be able to change it. In the corner of the man cave here, we have this pipe sticking up. This is going to be a septic line clean out in case we ever have any issues. So we're going to figure out a way to put a little cover over this in the concrete, so that way it'll be sitting flush and you actually won't be able to see this. You have a little cover we'll be able to take off. But we have that already ran down and underneath the footing there, so it pokes out into that trench over there, because we're gonna have a septic tank sitting on the other side of this leg pad. We also put in a second line there because we were originally planning on putting a hydrant over there, so that way we could wash up under the leg, or if you needed to wash something back there, or fill our water tanks for when we're spraying or something. Then we kind of decided, well, what if we just ran a spigot off the side of the man cave? Is that what we're gonna call it? The man cave?
Yeah. Tell us what would be a good name. We're trying to come up with names. What would be a good name? Maybe you guys got some good thoughts.
Yeah. Comment down below. So anyhow, we're not gonna use that line anymore. We're just gonna cap it. It's already in the concrete, so I guess RIP the 10 feet of pipe that we wasted. I really think a spigot here would be a lot nicer, because it's pretty easy for us to run a hose right through there, or we're just washing under the leg, which would be right here.
That spigot sticking out would be kind of out of everybody's way over there too. Where there, if you're screwing through the, you won't catch it on your body, or well, you just make it more make sense to get to everything.
And we still need to get all of our other plumbing stuff hooked up here, because remember, this has to come up through the concrete because it's going to be stuck inside the concrete. So we are going to be putting in a floor drain here in the middle of the man cave area. So that way, you know, we're going to come in with wet boots during the winter time, snow, whatever. It's going to run into the drain. It'll be a lot easier to keep clean. But also in the mudroom, we're going to have a floor drain in it, and the center of the bathroom is also going to have a floor drain. We have a plumber taking care of this part for us, and we already have that laid to spec in there. But inside the building, we decided we're going to tackle that ourselves. We'll have him take a look at it to make sure we're doing it right. But we figured we might as well expand our horizons and do something we've never done before.
And we're using 4-inch PVC pipe. We probably could have gotten by with 3, but why not have room for big eaters?
Yeah. You. And then after these walls are poured here, we're going to have our water line be coming in there. And so that's going to be 5-6 foot deep. Not really sure what we're doing there yet. But we have to dig under this footing here. So we're going to have a big hole here on the inside that we got to shove water line into to get it to connect to the stuff that's outside. And then everything else here will be like behind a wall and stuff, so that won't be running up through the concrete once we have our water main coming in. And when it comes to our electrical panels that are 6 feet wide, right now, since we're in phase 1 of our bend site, we only need 1 of them, but if we ever build more bends down the road, we'd need a second. So I think we're gonna have this wall here dedicated to those electrical panels. Originally, we were planning on putting them over on that wall, so I already kind of have it trenched in a little bit, but I think we can just redirect that over here. And then right between the 2 electrical panels, we're gonna have our window. And this is gonna be spray foamed, it's gonna be air conditioned, and it's going to be heated. So getting all of that stuff figured out for the condensation that comes off of those things, those are also going to run into drains. You can get confused real quick, can't you?
Oh, you know, me and Cole were talking about this a little bit ago. This is a little job. You guys that do great big apartment buildings, big malls and stuff, there's so much thinking that goes into it. My hat's off to you guys. It really is.
Time we got mud coming, Jim?
8:30.
Winston taking a nap. Is that how you sleep?
On the job.
Hey, speaking of mud, there we go. All right, if you guys want to fight now, go for it.
We will.
When the concrete truck gets here, he lets a little bit of concrete out the back, and then Jim inspects it, and he tells the guy, okay, you need to add a little bit more water, or it's good. The more water we have, the more it flows, but the weaker the concrete. The less water we have, the stronger the concrete, but it doesn't flow. So we gotta kind of find that happy medium. The drum on a concrete truck is just like the threads on a nut that would go onto a bolt. So right now it's spinning the one way and it prevents the concrete from flowing out. It keeps it flowing to the bottom. But in a second here, he's gonna stop it and it'll spin the other way, and that's what will expel the concrete. Yeah, did you break Jim's skid loader?
Jim broke his skid loader and made it look like I broke it.
So what'd they do, run out of drivers and then have to send you?
Yeah.
This wall took 8 yards of concrete, so that's about 850 bucks, give or take.
Yeah, I suppose.
Since we're gonna be building a wall on top of this, we just put our J-bolts in right away. So that way they're already incorporated into the concrete. They're 2 3/4 inches from the outside. They're sticking out 2 inches. And then we have them spaced every 4 feet. And then on the corners, we went 8 inches from the outside for them, so that way we'll be able to slap a 2x6 on there, and we'll be able to build our wall on top of that. Because remember, this is going to be floor level up here. That inside, it's going to be raised up. Yeah. Well, we put this about 45 minutes ago. Oh, we probably pull the forms off now, can't we?
Another 15 minutes. What they're doing right now is doing some very seriously thinking.
We're trying to figure out where the toilet's going to go.
And that's where the green bucket is.
Looks like Cole either wet his pants or he's covered in sweat.
I forgot my diaper, okay? Serious question, how is it raining right now? Now, fortunately, we got just enough rain where it's just kind of miserable working back there. Just sticks to your boots, and that's okay, because we need the rain. Our crops are starting to fill right now, so that means the moisture that goes into them is starting to go into the soybeans to make them nice and big and fill all the pods, and it's also going into the corn, filling up all the kernels, so that's what we want. So I don't mind a little rain. Guys, within 4 to 5 weeks, 5 weeks, we could be combining soybeans. How crazy is that? This bad boy should be ready to go. I think we just need to get our ag leader stuff in it yet because we haven't got new auto steer in this yet. And then when it comes to the bean head here, we still need to get some new sickles on this, and we're also going to be replacing our center draper section. It's just starting to get a little bit wore. And last but not least, we would like to drain all the fluids that are in this and then replace it. That way we just know where we're at with all the gearboxes and everything. So in other words, harvest is coming really close. Things are going to be picking up extremely quickly. The bench site stuff is going nuts. We're at a major preparation stage right now when it comes to the tiny house or the man cave. We're actually planning on later this week getting the pour floored, and then we'll be able to get the walls built. So hopefully we'll be able to get that done this weekend. All right, but that's pretty much all I got. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.